How did Vonnie even get an OTF credit card? Just the question. Who gave this credit card? But still in all, I'd rather you book that motherfucker. Just because this is my label or this got something going on, I'd rather be that because guess what? Everybody that's involved with this business, with this company has a credit card. So that don't mean, you work for Home Depot or whatever, you work for somebody and you got a Home Depot card, but it's a credit card, guess what? Everybody at this job probably got access to this credit card. So that don't come back to one person. That come back to the business. See, and then I just saw something too, which is the smartest shit, and people don't realize that. So, y'all and you didn't see the interview Lil Baby just did? Never even saw Lil Baby do an interview.
I didn't see it.
You ain't know? Lil Baby went on that. He said, man, listen, man. He changed everything. Ain't no more 4 pockets pool. These people got this shit on here as a game. I'm changing everything. Boy, ain't no 4 pocket nothing. He ain't even wearing a chains, nothing. 4 pockets, nothing. Take that shit off everything. But what you don't never do is connect your street shit with your business shit. So, with that being said, he knew. He hurried up and changed everything. Okay, then my label's something else. Like Dirt, OTF, y'all OTF in the streets, y'all do. So everything, YSL, you know what I'm saying? On my kids, I'm smart. Before I even came home, everything was Skeezy Gang. You would have never heard, like people don't know, record label, everything, my music. TMG, when you have TMG, Trillionaire Music Group, I changed everything to something that had nothing to do with the streets. I did that before I came home. So it was the same shit. You gotta put this over here because guess what? You signing, see, but Dirk up and all this shit, you signing, get OTF chains, getting OTF tattoos. It's people that really killed OTF and hate OTF. So you got branding themselves and signing. Now once someone sign, they don't even know they signing and they putting themselves into beef and putting themselves into smoke. You know what I'm saying? Before this is, okay, Lil Durk signed them and Lil Durk record label was called Glamorous Records or Shining VV, something. You think a motherfucker looking at it as, okay, I'm rocking this VVS or this Glamorous Records chain. You know what I'm saying? Some fly shit, something that had nothing to do with nothing. You gotta separate the business and the streets, and that's why people up at, man. Everything is connected to you. And I had to learn that while I was in jail, man. Everything was Skeezy Gang Records. How the do that even sound? Skeezy Gang Records. I clearly told you what's going on. This is already. So I'm hell no. Let me think outside of the box. Come up with something else. What Trillionaire, ooh, okay. Trillionaire Music Group, Trillionaire Records, ooh, something that had nothing. And that there's no gang banging. Okay, now I'm signed, put under this or whatever, I'm putting niggas in position, they get a TMG chain. It's not no gang involvement to it. It's nothing. The people ain't even gonna come. Oh, we were the TMG as a label? No. But this OTF, you got killing OTF, blood dripping, blood. You got all type of shit going on with this shit. Them people automatically know. It's just a lot. He ain't think outside of the box. You gotta think outside the box, man.
I interviewed CLR Bruce Rivers. You know, the lawyer that be going viral for talking about all the hip hop cases and everything. And he told me that the RICO is so vague that all it takes for them to get you with a RICO is 2 or more people conspiring to commit crimes.
Well, indictments generally don't spell out a lot of facts. They basically just, show what the crime is and who committed it. So, and in this case, there are 7 counts. The chief count among them is the first one, and it's charged out in a RICO, and that's the Corrupt Organizations Act, created back in the 30s to combat the mob. So essentially, what they're saying is that this O-Block gang is acting as an organization for a criminal purpose.
Okay, wouldn't that be any gang though?
Well, one could argue that it's too broad, for sure.
That's it. There's not even really got to be a gang attached to it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're calling ourselves this gang or that gang. You know what I'm saying? It's just the two or more people just talking about committing crimes in the future, and you're eligible for a RICO.
Yeah, and all I'm gonna do is call your phone. I was in a fest with. Well, you stayed in Cali. What's the biker gangs?
Hells Angels, Mongols.
And I was in there with the top dog. I forgot his name, man. The old man, the gray hair, man. He was short, man, but he was the top. I was in there with a lot of them, and you know,
they get the RICO all the time.
Yeah, cause you know they be having bar fights, get killed, and you know And when I was in there, I really didn't know who they was like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I got out, I ended up seeing it on TV, and I'm like, damn, I was locked up with these old motherfuckers. You feel me? Oh, these some old ass gangsters. Like, damn, it was cracking like this. But in there, they probably was like it was them. Then there was some other from Texas that got on a RICO from like stealing cars and shit. A RICO for stealing cars, and they was like they snatched all of them from Texas, and they was out here in Nevada. Fooling them that was there. They had to stand off with the feds about the land. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of them. But why I just said that because all it take, like I was in there with they're like, man, bro, just called my phone and just said, and they come and snatch me. Like I'm the weakest link on the case. Like it was some bullshit. I ain't even say nothing. Yeah, it was some real shit, man. You want to play basketball? Yeah, man. I'm finna grab the ball and pull up. They said, oh, these was 8 balls. Oh, these was drugs. And you automatically connected because the feds is listening to this call. So now it's putting you on with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same shit. And that's how. And you know they snatched them up the same way with the YSL shit. Now they snatching him, everybody that probably called. And you think everybody that was locked up with the YSL thing, that Woody ain't say all them people's name, man. They was getting them boys off phone conversations. They was getting them, text messages going through your phone. And okay, he called his phone, then he called his phone, now he connecting this person. That's how they connecting the dots.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.